Welcome back to our new video. Today we are going to talk top 10 reasons not to eat pork. Number 1. Poking you up. It's a fat ham, sausages and bacon strips will go right to your hips. Eating pork products which are loaded with artery clogging cholesterol and saturated fat is a good way to increase your waistline and increase your chance of developing deadly diseases such as heart diseases, diabetes, arthritis, osteoporosis, Alzheimer and asthma and impotence. Researchers have shown that vegetarians are 50% less likely to develop heart disease and they have 40% of the cancer rate of meat eaters. Plus, meat eaters are 9 times more likely to be observed the poor vegetarians are. Second one, pigs have feelings too. 97% of pigs in the United States today are raised on factory farms where they will never run across sprawling pastures, bask in the sun, breathe fresh air, or do anything else that comes natural to them. Crowded into warehouses with nothing to do and nowhere to go, they are kept on steady diet of drugs to keep them alive and make them grow faster. But the drugs cause many of the animals to become crippled under their own bulk. Third one, pigs are playstations. Think that you can outplay a pig on your PlayStation? You may be surprised. According to researchers, pigs are much smarter than dogs, and they even do better at video games than some primates. In fact, pigs are extremely clever animals who form complex social networks and have excellent memories. Eating a pig is like eating your dog. Pigs are actually very clean animals. If they are given sufficient space, pigs are careful not to soil the areas where they sleep or eat. That's why they bathe in water or mud to cool off. But in factory farms, they are forced to live in their own faces and vomit and even amid the corpses of other pigs. Conditions are so filthy that at any given time, more than one quarter of pigs suffer from merge. Think of your worst case of poison ivy and imagine having to suffer from it for the rest of your life. Fifth one, farming and family values. Factory farms are poor health for pigs and their babies. Mother pigs spend most of their lives in tiny gestation crates, which are so small that the animals are unable to turn around or even lie down comfortably. They are repeatedly impregnated until they are slaughtered. Piglets, who are taken away from their distraught mothers after just a few weeks, have their tails chopped off, their teeth are clipped off with pliers, and the males are castrated all without painkillers. Sixth one, the menu is blowing in the wind. A pig farm with 5,000 animals produces as much fecal waste as a city of 50,000 people. In 1995, 25 million gallons of putrid hog urine and feces spilled into a North Carolina river, immediately killing between 10 and 40 million fish. To get around water pollution limits, factory farms will frequently take the tons of urine and feces that are stored in cesspools and turn them into liquid waste that they spray into the air. This field mist is carried away by the wind and inhaled by the people who live nearby. Number 7. Bacteria-laden bacon and harmful ham. Extremely crowded conditions, poor ventilation, and filth in factory farms cause such rampant disease in pigs that 70% of them have pneumonia by the time they are sent to the slaughterhouse. In order to keep pigs alive in conditions that would otherwise kill them and to promote unnaturally fast growth, the industry keeps pigs on a steady diet of the antibiotic that we depend on to treat human illnesses. This overuse of antibiotics has led to the development of superbacteria or antibiotic resistant bacterial strains. The ham, bacon, and sausage that you are eating may make the drugs that your doctor prescribes the next time you get sick completely ineffective. 8. 1. Hell on wheels. More than 170,000 pigs die in transport each year, and more than 420,000 are crippled by the time they arrive at the slaughterhouse. Transport trucks, which carry pigs hundreds of miles through all weather extreme with no food or water, regularly flip over. throwing injured and dying animals onto the road. These terrified and injured animals are rarely offered veterinary care and most languish in pain for hours. Some even bleed to death on the side of the road. Number 9. Killing them without kindness. A typical slaughterhouse kills up to 1,100 pigs every hour, which makes it impossible for them to be given humane, painless death. The US Department of Agriculture documented 14 human slaughter violence at one processing plant, where inspectors found hogs who were walking and squealing after being stunned as many as 4 times because of improper tuning method and extremely fast line speed. Many pigs are still alive when they are dumped into scalding hot hair removal tank. They literally down scalding hot water. Number 10. Ditch the bacon and get vegan. Save pigs from hell and yourself from bad health by feasting on Fox pork products instant. Please follow up our Facebook page, link in the description. If you interest our video, please like, share, comment and subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for new updates. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Coming up soon the next video.